Eu nasci de uma metade, metade de um útero. O dividi com uma irmã. Faltou-lhe o ar e essa ausência lhe levou à vida.
What an interesting piece. I was immediately drawn to the narrative. The idea of twins has always fascinated me. Two of my kids are twins, actually. And I've read before about pregnancies where one twin doesn't make it. And I've always wondered how that affects the surviving twin. So this kind of answers that question a little bit, but in a really beautiful, poetic, like insightful way. So I enjoyed that. I love the photography and everything that we got visually, especially that opening image. It was so beautiful and perfectly suited to the narrative. And the shot of the water at the end was really gorgeous too. And this whole thing was great.
I really liked Half. I really liked the cinematography. It really felt like a poem put to film. Um, if that was the intent, great job. You executed it. Um, I don't know. I really like the vibe. And I think also I really like the shot of the from the beach where we just stay on the beach. That choice, I think that choice was really strong and it paid off. And I think because it's like it gives us time to marinate and think about and listen and watch and really wallow in what we're seeing. So that's not a common choice, and I really liked it. So I think it worked really well. So good job.
Watching the film Half, I really enjoyed it as a work of visual poetry. I think that there being longer shots that are held and so few shots in the film overall really helped us to focus on the words that were being spoken and the ideas being put forth. I think a few of the ideas that stuck out to me specifically were the idea of being able to return to nature and water as a womb. Also, the idea of choosing and following our own path. I think that both of those ideas were represented well visually as well. And then another idea that really struck me was the concept of living only according to our feeling, and that being a more animalistic and natural way for us actually to operate, but it being something that is unfamiliar to us or that we have to work for in as we are humans in the society that we live in now.
I thought this one was a thoroughly interesting piece, which was kind of surprising because it's sort of a static for the most part, but it's just simple and beautiful and effective. I thought the choice of color, not only the palette but the grading, was really smart, and for some reason, just lent itself to this piece. It just felt natural to it. Really, some strong choices just come together and make a really strong piece.
It is a comment upon duality of having been born with someone else in the womb, and the duality of that throughout his own life. It has some very interesting scenery of the coastline.
This has a beautiful opening scene. It looks bloody with the red color and in the water, and it just this fetal position. It's very artistic. Then we move into the trail in the woods and the coming to the beach and the character losing himself in between the waves, just very deep. And this concept of half, how the author explains it, it's just perfectly paired with their closing music. It's just very smooth and it applies perfectly to his half definition, and it was just very, very visually appealing.